Well, hello everybody, and how are you? Happy Saturday. I just did it again. I'm not exactly sure what happens because I do the exact same thing every time. And sometimes you hit next and it goes to the waiting period where you're like waiting for it to go live, and then sometimes it just goes live. I don't know what happens, but I was hoping I had 5 more minutes. But I guess not. So, let's get ready. I should just have everything ready just in case it doesn't do that. That is the strangest thing. I don't know why it does that now. Because you just hit next, and then usually it's supposed to go to the screen that puts like where you're in a waiting period, and then you can hit live. I don't even hit live. I just hit next, and it goes right into the video. So we're gonna give everybody a couple minutes to get on here, and let me get find the video. I was not ready for that. All right. Yes, I'm still half asleep. Okay, let's see. Oh, we already got 43 people watching. Yay. All right, let me click on it. So everybody's here bright and early today. That's good. That's good. Well, say hello. I'm still trying to find the page. It's coming. It's coming. Good morning. Good morning. Haven't even put my lotion on my dry hands. Let me do that real quick. All right. It's coming. My computer's slower than me this morning. I just got a black screen. Ugh, come on, come on. How's everybody doing today? It is beautiful here. It has been so nice all week long. I love this weather. Oops, I forgot to turn off the sound. Hold on. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Okay. I am all discombobulated this morning. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, okay. We are all set. Finally. Okay, there we go. Where are the comments? I'm not seeing any comments. Here we go. Oh, lots of people. All right. Here we go. Yay. Lots of people on. Good morning, everybody. I'm still spinning in a circle, but that's okay. I can see the comments. All right, let me say hello. Holy cow, we got a lot of people. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Tony. Hey, Regina. Hey, Amy. Hey, Mel. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Linda. Hey, Darby. Darby from Canada. And Leslie from Sydney. Wow. Hey, Jean. Hey, Sherry. You like it early, otherwise you miss your first few minutes. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Lori. Hey, Barbara. I think I already said Barbara. Hey, Diane. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Annie from North Dakota. Oh, Kathy says she made the cards from the other day with the florals and bloom paper. Good. You're going to want to make these too. These are super easy cards. And this is my favorite, I think. I've never used Lemon Lolly, I don't think. I had to open the pack, so I don't think I've ever used this color. But I love it with this. And I actually colored with Daffodil Delight, but it's a light, light daffodil. So I love that color. Isn't that pretty? So same basic card, just did it kind of 3 ways. And we're going to make all 3 today. I forgot where I stopped. Okay, let's see. Hey, Paula. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Beverly. Happy Easter, everybody. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Myra. You just got booted and no sound. Uh-oh. Hope you can get back on real quick. Just refresh it and see if it works. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lynn. Did I already say Lynn? Yeah. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Debbie. It's 6:57 in California. Whoa, man. I didn't even wake up that early. I woke up at 8 o'clock. I tried to set my alarm for 8 o'clock, and I tell you what, I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I was so sleepy, and I laid there for about 15 minutes trying to get up, and I was like, oh, I just got to get up. Ugh. And then I ate breakfast, and I had bought these muffins from Walmart, these apple muffins, and I thought, that sounds good, apple cinnamon. They were dry as dry. Ugh, I couldn't even eat it. It was so dry. I thought, well, that's the last time I buy muffins from Walmart. I threw them away, which is good because they're just a bunch of sugar. But I was craving, like, I thought it'd be more like apple bread, you know, or apple cake that's really moist. It was just like dry. So, hot cross buns, yum. Love hot cross buns. Boy, you guys are up bright and early. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Mary. Hey, Terry. All right, so it is 10 o'clock, so we can get started. So let me show you what we're using today. This is a new set. Now, you can get it. This is not gonna be new. It's already available. So this one is, I think it's online. It's either online or in the Spring Mini, I think. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it's available to everybody right now. So it's called Thankful Garden. And it comes with stamps, and it comes with dies, and it comes with masks. And I've done it with the masks before, but today we're going to be coloring without the masks. And I'm going to show you an easy way to color. And we're going to be using watercolor pencils, which I rarely use, but I was like, oh, let's try watercolor pencils. So we're also using this stamp for the inside and for the words. So this is Love and Strength. And I think this was in the Spring Mini. And I'm pretty sure it's carrying on into the online store. I'm pretty sure this is not retiring, so hopefully not. But everything we're using today, I think, is available now. So you should be able to get it if you don't have it. And also the paper is so pretty. It's called Lovely Garden. And I've already used a ton of this paper because I did my swaps for on stage back last month. So this is one sheet we're using today, and we're using this one. And I was going to use that one, but I changed my mind. So I think we're just using these two. Oh, and this one. But I kind of changed my mind because I used this one. And then I thought, oh, maybe the leaves would look better, but I'll let you decide because I cut both, I think. Did I cut both? We'll see which one you like better, because I can cut the other one if we don't like it. So that's it. Oh, I didn't show all of it, did I? But they're really pretty patterns. But when I tried to use the this one, like for the background with the pink, it was just too busy and it didn't really match exactly. And I tried that one and same thing. Even though these were kind of the same, it wasn't the exact same color and it was just too busy. So we've got those and that one. So that's the paper. And I'm pretty sure this is an online thing. So there you go. All right. And then I did get some happy mail. Let me show you that. So let me, somehow I got on a, uh-oh. I'm like a few seconds behind. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Keep messing up my video and stopping it. All right, so this card is from Louise. This is from Louise. And hold on. It's a belly band on here. So look how cute that is. And this is a beautiful Easter card. And I have been wanting to make one of these cross cards like this. Well, there's a couple different kinds. This one is a belly band that makes the cross. So you take it off. And then it's a fun fold. And then he sent me some stamps. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, Louise. Love it, love it, love it. So there you go. And then you put that back on. Put it like that. Put it back on and it makes the cross. So I love it. So let's stick it back on here. There we go. Gorgeous. Love, love, love that card. I wish you had sent it to me a couple weeks ago. Then I could have copied it for today. That would have been a good card to copy for Easter. All right, then I got this one. I'm not sure who this is from. It just says Debbie. So this is another Easter card. And very cute. And it doesn't say anything but Debbie. So thank you, Debbie. And then I got this one from my good friend Diane Eckleberry. Love it. Everybody's into the yellows today, so it's all a yellow day. Love this card. Now, Diane is in my downline, and she is an awesome stamper. Love that. And then I have a lot of Easter cards today. And a lot of you guys sent sent cards for my mother, and I took them over there Thursday, and she loves that. That's like an hour. If I take her 3 or 4 cards, that's an hour of her just looking at the cards. And I'm telling you, who was it? Jana. Jana sent a card with this big long letter. And boy, she read that letter and she just said, I just can't believe it. It's like she knows me. I said, they do know you because I talk about you a lot. So this card, who is this from? This is from Dolores. This is from Dolores Dowd. Love this. So cute. And then last one from Sue Deppis. And she sent one for my mother too. And some stamps. Thank you guys so much for the stamps. I always need stamps. Because I'm telling you what, that's a fortune. I think I spent almost $1,000 in postage last year. So gorgeous. Love, love, love this stamp set. One of my favorites. So thank you, Sue. Love these cards. Okay. So, oh, let me show you the card kit. So this is the card kit for this time until the end of the month. And remember, I changed my reward system. So with a $50 or more order, you get a card in the mail from me. And then a $100 or more order, you get the card kit and a card. So a little bit different. It doesn't affect too many of you guys because most of you order over 50, and I mean over 100 anyway. But so you'll get this card kit if it's over 100 plus a card. And then I've got a bunch of card kits that are left over from the last couple card kits. So let me show you those in case you want to order these. These are $20 and they include the card sample with it. So I've got 2 of these. So we'll call this one, this is the last one I just finished. So these went in the mail yesterday. And so if you ordered last 2 weeks, like the 1st through the 15th, you'll be getting this in the mail. So let's call this one Happy Thoughts. And these are $20 if you want to get them. That includes postage. And then we'll call this one the birthday one, the pink and purple. And this one, I only have one, and this is the appreciation, note of appreciation. So, or you can say the gray one, and then you can say the purple one and the blue one. But they're all $20, and they include the card with it. So I've got 5 total kits. So it's first come, first serve. If you want it, just send me an email at stampgirl2@cox.net. So there you go. Let me read some comments real quick. Butterfly card's beautiful. Yes, it is. One video with the stencil. Oh, Laura, that's nice. Yeah, send me a picture. Oh, hey, Vicky. I'm glad you made the live. Good. My mother had a blood pressure cuff. Well, it was a wrist one. So when I was cleaning her apartment out, I said, oh, I'll just take that because I could always use one, you know, check my blood pressure. I have high blood pressure, but I take medicine. So, you know, it's not high now because I take medicine. But last night I just was playing around with it. I said, oh, I'm going to check my blood pressure. And it was like ridiculous. I said, that can't be right. So then I took it like 5 more times, and 2 times gave me an error. And then 2 times, the last 2 times. I don't know. You must have to do something. I should read the directions, but I know you gotta like put it above your heart or something and not cross your legs and because it's the same kind my dentist uses. But the last 2 were normal. I was like, dang, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack or something. All right, so let me show you what you need for these cards. So I kind of put them all together because they're basically the same exact layout. And I put the title as super easy card template you'll love. And you know, I've done this card template a ton of times because it's one of my favorites. So it's basically your card base, and you can have a piece behind the triangles if you want to. So I did that here. These 2 are right down on the card base. So it's up to you whether you like the white piece behind the triangles or not. And then you've got your centerpiece. And believe it or not, the piece that goes behind the white in the middle is actually scrap paper. So I went through my bag of scraps, like for Garden Green and Melon Mambo, and I just picked a scrap that would fit behind that. So it's not even like all the way the right size, but it doesn't matter. It just gives it a pop of color behind that. And I had probably like 10 pieces of scraps that were this size. And I'm like, why would I cut a whole brand new piece to put behind this when I have all these scraps that'll work great? So it's a great way to use up your scraps and not have to waste a whole nother sheet of paper. So that's what I did. So if you want to put a whole piece behind the white, because maybe you're like real particular and you like it the whole way, then you would do it 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Mine is not all the way, but it doesn't bother me. So there you go. Okay, so for all of the cards, we're going to have the same base piece, different colors. So we've got Garden Green and Daffodil Delight and Lemon Lolly. So I got the 3 colors, but they're all the same size. And then I've got my white, mainly for the inside, but this one does have the white on the front. So that's why I have 4, because this one's going to have one on the front and one on the inside. And then we've got our pieces that go behind. So I've got this piece, the green, is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And my Melon Mambo is 2 by 4 1/4. And that was just a scrap too. I had a whole bunch of these 2-inch scraps. And I was like, okay, we're using that. Then I've got all of my pieces. Now these are 3 by 4, which is the perfect size because you don't waste any. You can get 12 of these out of one sheet. So I cut them all 3 by 4, and then I just cut diagonally. So I went from the top right to the bottom left. You can go from the other way if you want to, but I like it to be this part on the top instead and have my opening this way. So if you cut it this way, your opening would go this way. But I like it the way I have it. So I've already cut those diagonally. And I did both of these so we could see which one we like the best. So we're going to use this one and one of those. So you don't need 4, but I couldn't decide. I did this originally with the checker pieces or the like graphing paper. That's what it looks like. And then I saw this one. I was like, oh, that would look better, I think. So we're going to see. And then I've also got my 3 by 4 white. That's to stamp on the flowers on. And I don't have anywhere to put this. So let's just scoot these over. Let me see how much room I've got. I'll put that right there. And then on one of them, I used a little piece of scrap for this one. So we'll just put that there. All right, hopefully you can get a screenshot of that. And we'll get started. You like the white layer, okay. I'm not a yellow person at all either, Annie. Probably yellow is probably my least favorite color. I don't own anything. There's not one piece of yellow clothing in my closet because it's really my least favorite color, and orange too. I usually don't even buy yellow or orange anything, but I really liked this paper here, and the flowers are yellow. So, well, yellow and white. So I said, I'm going to just try the yellow and see. So I did this one first, and it was kind of dark, and I said, I'm going to try it with the Lemon Lolly and see how it goes. So these are exactly the same. I just did this one lighter. Same color of pencil, though. Hey, Sharon. Thank you. Hey, Jana. So smart using scraps. Yes. I always try to use scraps if I can. But I mean, literally, I've had Lemon Lolly for a year, and today is the first day I've ever used it. I just didn't ever open it. All right, so hopefully you got a screenshot of all that before I take it all off. Oops. Okay. All right, so let's do the yellow ones first. So the inside's the same for all of them. So the only thing we have to do really is stamp the flowers. I did one ahead of time just to save time a little bit. I probably should have done two, but now this is my new, I showed you how to make this one day. So this is my new, I just went away for a minute on my screen. This is my new black pad. So this is actually the white craft pad, and I bought it blank. It comes with a white refill, but I refilled it with black Memento. So now I have a black pad that's the same size as my other pads. So we're just going to ink this up. And when it's a big stamp like that, I like to do it upside down. So we're just going to lay that on top and tap, tap, tap lightly. Like so. And it gives such a much better impression, I think. And I'm just going to put that stem in the bottom left corner. And it should fit perfectly. Give it a good press. Now this is photopolymer, so you want to make sure you have a pad under your stamp. And I do. I've got a whole pad of paper right here. So if you have a cushion, it gives you a much better impression than doing it on like a hard surface. Because the rubber stamps come with the foam in there to give it a good impression. But the photopolymer, you need a pad or cushion. Yeah, my screen went black for just a minute. So I think, I don't know. Sometimes the internet's just not great. All right, so there's all of our flowers stamped. And I think, what did I stamp? The words. So 2 of them I did It's Okay in black. So let me go ahead and do that while I've got the black open. So just stamp 1. Probably should have done that first. And we'll do 1 on this one. I love this. This is one of my favorite stamps. It's okay if all you did today was breathe. I love that. Because sometimes that's all I do. I did a big one that comes with the stamp set, but I'm like, that's too big. And I thought it kind of, I was going to put it on there, but I thought that kind of overpowered it. It's just too big. So I shrunk it down to that. But I think, you know what? I think I'm going to do the hope. There is hope in black and instead of green. And see what it looks like. Now this one barely fits. So this is a 1/2 inch scrap. And it is just barely fits on there. Oops, let me try the other way. That's a little bit better. See, it just barely fits, but I didn't want to make it bigger. So I just left it like that. All right, so we're done with the black. And that's Memento black, but it's in a white, empty white pad that I created myself. So we'll save that for a minute. All right, now with the green, that's for the inside. So let's go ahead and stamp the inside pieces. So I need 3 of those. So we're done stamping that. Now my green pad is disgusting because it's brand new and it leaked everywhere. So every time I open it, I get it all over myself. So I don't like using this. I keep cleaning it, and then every time I close it, it gets messy again. So I messed up one of my cards yesterday. See how this matches perfectly? And it's a totally different stamp set. I love it though. But it matches the big flower like really, really well. I need some scrap. Okay. Now let's see if I can close this without getting it all over myself. I got a little bit. Yesterday, I didn't realize I got on my finger and I went like that and just totally smeared it everywhere. All right, so we'll save that. All right, so we're going to start with the lightest lemon lolly. Oh, and that's this one. And remember last time I made a card, I did coloring with Wink of Stella. So we're actually coloring with Wink of Stella again. So we're using the Daffodil Delight watercolor pencil from Stampin' Up. And the difference between this one and this one I colored darker, and then I also used the crushed curry for the inside to make it darker. So on this one, I only used Daffodil and I just did it really, really lightly. So we're just going to take this and we're just going to scribble on here. I like to kind of put a little bit. I'm not putting a ton because we want it pretty light. So I'm just going to kind of, you can go in circles or lines, doesn't really matter. But we're just putting a little bit on here. You can always add more if you want to, but we want to keep it pretty light. That's probably a little bit too dark right there. I didn't mean to put it that much. Okay. All right, so now we're going to take Wink of Stella, and one of these is brand new. I think it's this one. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out onto my block. And here it comes. There we go. All right, so we just want a little bit, not a ton. Now, usually it'll come out in a stream and it'll help you, but when I first start, I like to have a little bit more. So I'm going to start on this one and just start coloring and see how it just blends that in so pretty. Love it. Now see that one petal is kind of dark, but I think I can take some away from it maybe and move it a little bit, but I wanted to do it super light, but it came out a little bit darker than I wanted. But I want some white still in there, so that's why I didn't color the whole thing. But see, all I'm doing is just swirling that around, and it just colors the whole flower, like boom, there you go. So that petal is just a tiny bit dark, but that's okay. All right, so there's the yellow. And while I still have the yellow, I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. So let me color this one. Now this one, I'm going to do the crushed, well, actually, let me do the daffodil. So I'm going to do it a little bit darker on this flower. So I'm going to do the whole thing a little bit darker. So I'm just pressing a little bit more, but not coloring the whole thing. So see how fast that is? And then I'm going to take the crushed curry and put that on the center. So in the middle flowers, I'm going to add some crushed curry to make that a little bit darker. And also on the lines right there. I just realized I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I hope nobody calls me or texts me during my video, because that would be bad. Okay, so there we go. So I've got the crushed curry like on the middle, and then the lighter yellow on the outside. So again, we're going to take our Wink of Stella and color. And rub that darker area. And isn't that beautiful? Love it. Got a little bit there. It just blends it so pretty. Now you could use a blender pen or a watercolor painter, whatever you want to get it wet. But I think the Wink of Stella really just gives it a pretty color. So see how that came out a little bit darker? And if you want to, just wait a minute, let it dry. You can add some more if you want. Or here's another tip. You can take your, now this is the daffodil. If you wanted to take a little bit right off the pencil and make it darker, you could. Just add it right on there directly. And let's say right there, you want some more. Like on that highlighted area. Or you could do it with the crushed curry too. But this gives you a little bit of a darker, because it's coming right off, see? And just put that where you want the highlights. And that'll give you a little bit darker in there. So love it. But I do like to leave some white too. I think that just looks prettier white. If you wanted to do the crushed curry like that, the crushed curry is darker, so you just got to be careful. You don't put too much. And add it in there. But that'll give you a little bit even more dark. And I mean, you just really can't mess this up. I mean, it's like pretty foolproof, I think. So there you go. And I need a little bit of yellow right there. Let me just grab this one. There we go. All right, so we're done coloring the yellow. So here we've got more of a lemon lolly, and this is more of the daffodil delight. Would I use the same colors? All right, so now we just want to clean this. So you're just going to kind of wipe it until it goes clear again. And then we're going to go to the green. So now I've got garden green. So what I did for the garden green was I just went kind of dark where the highlighted areas are. So I'm coloring a little bit hard right on that, and then I'm gonna spread it out with the Wink of Stella. And then do the stems too. And there we go. All right, so there's that one. What wipes do you use to get ink off your fingers? Oh, if I use wipes, I just use, like, I don't know, Pampers, Huggies, whatever's on sale. Or a wet paper towel. But I have a whole thing of, I think, Pampers on the stamping table that all my customers use. I don't really get ink on my fingers too much, but my customers seem to do it. When we have class, they go through those wipes like crazy. Okay. All right, so then we're going to take the Wink of Stella again. I cleaned it, so we're just going to color this part in. So that's just going to blend really pretty in there. Love it. And if you're running out, like sometimes it doesn't run really, I don't know. Sometimes I get a Wink of Stella and it's perfect and it keeps coming out. And sometimes you got to squeeze it a little bit, but it just, they vary. So that's why I like to have just a little blob on a block. So you just blend it. And there you go. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Let's do the other one. So this is also a sparkly flower. But I have watercolor pencils. Mine are still the old set from like 20 years ago. And I hardly ever use them. I don't know why. But they're so easy to color with. And if they get dull, then just sharpen them. All right, so there's that one. So my 2 yellow ones are done. Now we're going to do the pink one. So for the pink one, I guess I could have just kept on doing the leaves. Let's go ahead and do these leaves real quick. And then I'll do the pink. And really, you could use any of these colors that I have, but I kind of tried to pick colors that were in the paper. And so the garden green and the yellows were in there. And then the melon mambo was a color. I think fresh freesia is in there, and maybe balmy blue. So the flowers, you could really color whatever you want. Especially if you're using like this, the green as your background, then it doesn't matter what color. So. Okay. There we go. All right, so all of our leaves are done. And then we're going to color, I've got Melon Mambo. So this is Melon Mambo. We're going to color our flowers. So I'm going to do the inside. I've just got one pink. There's no other pink that really kind of goes with this one. So I'm just going to do darker on the center and then lighter on the outside. And then we'll blend it. So then out here, I'm just going to do it a little bit lighter. But not go all the way to the edges. And same thing on this one. So I'm just pressing a little bit harder to make it darker. And then just really light out here. Okay, then we're going to take our Winkostilla. And I'm going to start in the center with the darker one. And then just kind of blend out this part. And then if you wanted to make it darker, you can by taking the tip of the Winkostilla and putting it to the tip of the watercolor pencil. So I'll show you that in just a sec again. So again, if you want to take this and just run it on the edge like that, and it'll pick up. See how it just picks up the color right there? And if you want to just put it like in the highlighted areas or anywhere that you need some color. See how that just, oh, so pretty. You can really just kind of play with it. And if you cut yourself like a bunch of these 3x4 pieces, and if you have white 12x12, this is a great way to use your 12x12. You won't have any waste at all. And you can cut a whole bunch of these in practice. And if you want to make a ton of cards, that's a great way to make a ton of cards. So there you go. All right, so hopefully you like coloring with those watercolor pencils now, and just keep wiping that till it comes clean and you're done with that. All right, so now they're all done. So let's put the cards together and let me read some comments real quick. See what you guys think. Oh, Jalen, you got to go lay down and go to sleep. Uh-oh. COVID. Ugh. I'm trying that. I have a few empty pens. Oh, yeah. If you do have Wink Estella that runs out, you can pour a little bit of alcohol in there, like the 70% alcohol, and kind of rejuvenate them a little bit, and they'll go along a little ways longer. So you can do that. Let's see. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. Vitamin C. Vicky. Try putting my shimmer spray on block. Yes. Oh, that might work too. Instead of Wink Estella, you could probably spray it, but the Wink Estella is more concentrated, I think. So, all right, so let's pull out our stuff and put them together. So let me start with this one. So we need this. Now I just put this one straight on. Let me see if this matches up. Nope. I cut these in like, that one matches. Okay. It doesn't really matter because they're so far away you can't even tell, but this glue is about to run out. Might even be empty. I don't know. There we go. We got a little bit left. So I'm just putting it straight on the yellow. If you want to put the white underneath, you can. But I'm only going to do it for that one. I'm really so mad that I wasted calories on that stupid apple muffin this morning because it was just not good. All right, so I've got my darker one and the green piece. So see, the green does not cover the whole entire back, so just make sure when you put your glue down, you just want to put it, okay, oh, there's a little bit left. Almost out. Put it like that. And just leave a little bit of a border. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to put this on dimensionals. I think I need a new sheet of dimensionals. There we go. So I went to see my mother Thursday, and she was kind of sad because her roommate left. Her roommate got out, but I think she might be coming back because they let her go home. She could have stayed longer, but she really wanted to go home. But I don't think she was ready to go home because she was still a little bit unsteady walking. So I don't know. So right now, my mother doesn't have a roommate. She's got the whole room to herself. But I'm kind of hoping Louise comes back. But I don't know. She was like my mother. She really wanted to go home. But I think once she gets home, she's going to be kind of maybe feeling like she shouldn't have come home. You know what I mean? Like you want to go, but then you get back and you're like, hey, I wasn't really ready. I should have stayed. But I know how it is when you're like in a place and you really want your own bed and peace and quiet. But there we go. So this is the gold ribbon. This is retiring, and I'm really, really, really bummed because this is like probably my favorite ribbon. And I got two stuck together here. So when you have something really thin, you kind of need to take a a glue dot. And that didn't work very good because there was two stuck together here. Okay, let's try a different one. All right, take it and kind of roll it into like half. And then stick your bow on it and pick it up. So this one we're going to put right here like that. And then I have the little gold dots. So these are from the low profile. They come in like gold and then the petal pink. I only have a couple of those left. So we're going to put a couple on the flowers right in the middle. And that looks so pretty. Love that. Oops. I really hope Stampin' Up! Changes their mind about this gold thread because it's just so pretty and delicate and it goes with everything. All right, so there's that one. And then we can spray them, but it's already got so much shimmer. Oops, we forgot the inside. That I don't know if it really needs some shimmer spray because it's already got... All right, I think this one's gone. Let's try this one. It's already got so much shimmer from the Wink of Stella that I don't know if it needs more. Of course. Oh, look, I did get a little blob of green. You can hardly see it though. Okay, so there is number one. So that's that one. All right, so we're done with that. Now we're gonna go to the Lemon Lolly. So Lemon Lolly, we've got this one and also that same green paper and a little piece of the green and the inside. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this down. Thank you guys so much. Did I decide not to use the packing? Oh, I just keep forgetting about it. Yeah. Oh, Vicky says light-skinned people can wear it better than, say, tan or olive-skinned people. And I think it's the opposite. I think when you wear yellow, you kind of look like washed out. But I really never liked yellow, but I love this. This Lemon Lolly is really pretty. I don't know if I have this upside down or not. Wait a minute. I do. Okay, let's switch that around. Okay, so just put that right down. And again, you can put the white in back of it, but then if you do that extra layer, you don't see as much of the flowers, of these flowers. So I like to see as much as I can. And then again with this one, just put your glue on this area and put that down. It's so shimmery. I know you guys probably can't see the shimmer on that, but can you see it like that? What is the size of the rectangle to make the triangle? 3 by 4. So this piece is 3 by 4 and this piece is 3 by 4. The designer paper is 3 by 4. So it's really paper saving for your 12 by 12. And I just did that crooked. Darn it. And it can't move. Okay. Well, we'll just have a crooked card. So if you have 12 by 12 and you can cut it 3 by 4, you don't have any waste at all. And you can get 12 out of a sheet. So that's another reason I really like the this template, because I always try to maximize my paper. And like when I'm using the 8.5 by 11, I try to use like 2 3/4, you know, so then you don't waste any either. All right, so that goes down right in the middle. And then this is the one I put this one. Now I did the green on that one, which I really do like the green, but I like the black too. I'm just going to cut a little tail out of this. So just right up the middle, snip it and go side to side and make your little arrow. And I'm going to put that flat since it's already got dimensionals on this. I don't want to make it too fat in case you mail it. And that's the side we messed up. So you got to think about that. If you're giving it to somebody in the mail, you don't want to make it too fat or you'll have to add more postage. Okay, there we go. All right, then we're gonna put some more of these gold gems on here. So again, I'm putting the two skinny ones, the small ones in the center, and a big one down at the bottom. Okay, and then for this one, I did that gold bow again. So if you don't have the gold ribbon, the yellow ribbon would probably look nice, but I think that one's retiring too. I don't know why they're getting rid of all the good ribbons. They're keeping that other gold one, but it's so fat. I like this one because it's so thin. It's like the linen thread. All right, we need another glue dot. And let's curl that up. And guess what starts here this week? Strawberry season. So a couple fields are already open. My friend went strawberry picking yesterday, but the one that I go to, I think, is going to open this week. So I'm so excited about strawberry picking because I love me some strawberries. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world. Love it. Love it. All right, so there's card number 2. Oops, I forgot the inside again. Why do I keep forgetting that? Oh, that one has one. This one doesn't. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. See, I love that little flower. That's so pretty. Okay, so here's that one. All right, last one we've got is the pink. So let's grab all of our pink stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in so I don't forget. Oh, maybe strawberry jam. What is FFA strawberries? I never heard of FFA strawberries. Is that frozen? Fresh frozen? I don't know. Polly, what is FFA? Future Farmers of America. Oh, okay. I make freezer jam with, you just take strawberries and sugar and lemon juice and some Certo. I don't know if you ever heard of Certo or not. It's C-E-R-T-O. It's your pectin that makes it set up and like congeal. You can use Sure-Gel too, but I really like the Certo better. And then all you do is just like stir it up, let it sit, and then you're good. All right, so this one I did use the white, so I'm going to put the white down. But we have 2 choices. So we can do it the way I had it with the graph paper background, or let's see which one you like. So here's the graph paper one. I did that one. And then here's the other one. So which one do you like better? You like the checkered one or the leafy one? Because I have both. Do I what? Anyone make freezer jam? My ex. Yes. Vicky says, I'll give you my address. It's so easy. All you gotta do is put the strawberries in the food processor and pulse it until it's like, you know, mixed up. And then, everybody likes the leaf one. Okay. So pulse it till it's still got a little bit of chunks in it, but it's mostly pureed. And then, put your sugar in. So it's like 4 cups of sugar, and let that sit for 10 minutes. You stir it occasionally. Then you put in, I think, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and the pack of Certo. And then stir that really good for 3 minutes straight. And then you just pour it into jars or containers. Sometimes I even use like, you know, just little containers, like a Ziploc container or something. And then it keeps in the refrigerator for a long time, or you could keep it in the freezer for months and months. Oh, I used all of these, didn't I? Almost. All right, I think I got some more. Here we go. Got a brand new sheet. I do need to make some more with that packing tape. I just keep forgetting until I get ready to do the video. And then I'm like, oh, should have got it. You know, I need to make some more spray too, because that's almost empty. Okay, so then this one goes down. Yeah, I think I like the leaves better too. All right, now this one I used the pink ribbon. This is actually pretty. I'll just put that on here and make it kind of small. The thicker ribbon is a little bit harder to deal with, but I want just a little bow. Okay. Now, oh, you know what I just started watching that's really, really good? Is Ransom Canyon on Netflix. Oh my gosh, it is good. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think. Let me use this double one for this one. It's got Josh Duhamel, and it's got a bunch of people in it. What's his name? Oh, I can't think of who they are. Really popular people though. And it is good. It's kind of like a Hallmark movie a little bit, because it's, you know, it's not like bad words and stuff, but it's kind of like Dallas or something, you know, it's about a ranch and it's in Texas, but it's not like raunchy like that. It's a pretty good, clean movie, but oh, it's good. I've already watched like 3 episodes. Do any of you guys watch 911? If you do, I won't tell you what happened, but oh my gosh, I watched it last night and I'm devastated. Very upset. They took away one of the main characters. Oops. I'm hiding this one. There we go. My bow needs to be a little teeny bit smaller. Don't you hate it when they kill off a main character in the show that you really like? Ugh, I was so mad. Okay. All right, so there's my last one. So now we're done. So here's all 3 cards done. So I hope you like them. Which one is your favorite? Lemon Lolly, the Daffodil, or the Melon Mambo? This one is much lighter, isn't it? I just realized that. I like it later though. 911. Oh yeah, it was good. I was like, I kind of thought that it was coming though, because I saw a clip about it on the commercial and I was like, what? But I thought it was a teaser and they really weren't gonna do it. And supposedly he didn't want to leave either. Like, Lemon Lolly. Oh, a lot of people like Lemon Lolly. That's so funny. Card 3. What's the color? This one? This one is Melon Mambo and Garden Green. Thank you so much. Pink is not a... Oh. Shirley says the pink one. Now, pink is my favorite color. So normally I would always say pink, but I really love that Lemon Lolly color. And I can tell you, I do not like yellow. It's like my really least favorite color, but I really like that yellow one. So... Strawberry fields in Chesapeake are starting to open. Yes, Diane, I saw it. My friend went yesterday, Michelle. She went, I can't remember which one she goes to, but it already opened. But I think the one I go to opens this week, so I'm excited. But it's going to be hot, I think, this week. So, okay, it's time for a joke. Let me get my joke. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me pull my joke up. It's a short one. It's a short but a goodie but a, what is it? Oh, that's oldie but goodie. It's not an oldie but a goodie. It's a shorty but a goodie. All right, so 2 newborn babies are in the maternity ward. One asks the other one, "Hey, are you a boy or a girl?" The one replies, "I'm a boy." "How do you know?" asked the other one. "I'll show you, but wait till the nurse has gone out." Okay, so the nurse finishes up with the rest of the babies and leaves. "So," said the first baby, "how do you know?" And the second baby says, "Look here." And he throws back his blanket off of himself and says, "See, I've got blue socks." I know you didn't see that one coming because I didn't. But I thought it was really cute. So that's my joke for the day. I've got a few cards to give away. So I think I'm going to cut the cards back to like 3 instead of 5 since I'm giving away cards for the orders now too. So let me move these out of the way. I love these cards. Okay, let me see. We've got a couple that were not claimed from last time. So Shirley, and I know Shirley's on here. And Shirley, you need to send me your address. Here's my email. All right, so we've got 4 for today. I think I'm going to start doing 3 though, but we'll do 4 today. So here we go. Lots of beautiful ones. Don't you love them? Okay, blue socks. All right. Patricia says, "Not where I thought that was going." I know, you guys have a dirty mind, don't you? Because that's what I thought too. All right. Oops, one fell out. Okay, first winner is Ware Parish. Ware gets the first one. Second one is Amy Marr. Amy Marr. I don't know if I saw her today. Next one is Joan Preslar. Joan Preslar. And stir these up some. The next one is Liz Aronson. Liz Aronson. All right, so we've got Shirley and Valerie from last time. Ware, Amy, Joan, and Liz this time. So there's my email. Make sure you email me your address. And, oh, Shirley. Oh, okay. That's okay. Oh, I'm sorry about your surgery. Okay, so make sure you send me your address if you want. And here's the addresses for people who need prayers and cards. And if you want to send a card to me or my mom, you can send it there. And thank you so much to everybody who sent cards to me and my mother. She loves getting the cards. She's got them all over her room so everybody can see them. So you guys have a fantastic Easter tomorrow. How do you win a card? You just have to leave a comment, Debbie. And I just write names down from people who leave comments and then put them in the bowl. So that's all you got to do. Or if you order, and here's how you get them if you order. So you order, you automatically get a free card if it's $50 or more. And if it's $100 or more, you'll get a card kit that I showed you earlier and also a card. And don't forget, I've got all these ones that are for sale. So if you want a card kit, we've got the blue one, the purple one, and the gray one. And they're $20 each, including the shipping. And you get the card with it. So, oh, Pearl, my mother's roommate was Louise, but she just went home on Thursday. So my mother's name is Millie. But she loves getting cards, and she loves having the notes. So Jana, thank you for the long note. She loves that. It took her like 25 minutes to read it, and then she read it again. But she just loves getting those notes. So thank you guys so much for for watching today. Don't forget to do thumbs up if you haven't done that already, and like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff for me. And I'll be back on Tuesday night for another fun video. We did exactly an hour today. And everybody take care. Have a great weekend and happy Easter. Bye-bye, everybody.